7825, code 6, 105 North Avenue, 52.
Prepare to be fucked by the vortex of the law.
This isn't happening. Everyone look away, please. Nothing to see here.
You can't break those cuffs.
Make him away, Toy.
Welcome to Thought Cops, the only podcast where every week we police the mean streets of the internet because, hey, somebody's got to do it. And then we let you be the judge, we let you be the jury, we let you be the executioner, too, in the court of public opinion. Coming to you live from Neo Chicago, I am Officer Kevin. Could have sworn you had something else you were going to do.
Nope. That's
Okay.
why I was so far away from the microphone.
How are you, Grant?
I don't know if that was good or not.
It was, I mean, it sounded,
IO
it
Netrunner's
sounded
in
fine.
the chat. He said gets better every week. So
It sounded fine.
next time I'm going to do like the little girl sex voice, anime voice. That's going to be the next one.
Can't wait for that one.
I'm going to pitch that up.
Hubba hubba. Let's give a quick thank you.
For all the Lolicon fans in the audience.
And we know we love you. Just kidding.
Get out.
Anywho, let's get on that note. Let's give a quick thank you to our guest from last week, Robert Kushel. Thank you, Robert, for coming on the show and having such a great time with me and my friend Grant.
Thank you.
And we got a returning champ to the show. Because anytime you come back, you're not just a friend, but you're a champion of my heart. You know what I'm saying? So this time, in his first solo...
Thought Cops are the champions.
It
Is that what you're...
What the fuck does that have to do with Digimon?
Just because they're champions.
I don't like...
Digimon
I don't like
Digimon are
Digimon.
champions. Thought Cops guess are champions.
Any reference you ever make, I won't get it.
I was a Monster Rancher fan personally, so
Yeah.
It's like
Sorry.
we got all three here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Diversity in the event. Anyway, we got Marty. What's up, Marty? How the hell are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks,
What's
guys.
up?
Should I do one of those intro things? I didn't know I was doing. You guys are doing
No,
that.
just...
You're free to do and say whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, I'm
We
Marty.
don't speak for anything you say, my friend. For all intents and purposes, I don't know what the hell is going to happen here tonight, boys, but let's find out. Marty, you got one of my favorite Twitter accounts. Highly underappreciated, in my opinion.
Oh, that sucks. That's sad.
No, man, it's true. You were on here before.
He's not lying either. He'll always like send me your tweets and be like, dude, this guy's fucking crazy.
I'm like, we got to get this guy back on the show. Because Marty, you were the artist formerly known as Meatball Wizard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The glory days have gone drastically downhill from there. Nothing is good in my life. But thank you. Yes, I tweet like I have a lot of followers, so
You do.
I have 81. I think I have 81 now.
Okay.
Last count.
Anyone in the patreon.com/thoughtcops chat right now better be hitting that follow button. I better be seeing 84.
Yeah, what's the,
by the time we
what's-
finish.
What's the handle so that everybody knows?
The new one is Martin the Tinner, all one word, all lowercase.
Would it matter if it was capitalized?
I don't think any are capitalized.
No.
So you can actually, that could be whatever case you want, but find that account and follow it because there's some good stuff on there.
Yeah. Fuck. You're just setting them
don't
up.
sell yourself short,
You're setting
man.
them up for real weird shit.
It's
I
a
think
picture of Yoda, baby Yoda about to be hit with a baseball bat. That's
I'm just following trends, all right? You know, I'm just trying to keep up with the kids these days. I turned 32 recently, so I realized that I have to start tweeting like a 32-year-old, and
which means more AOC feet pics.
Yes. Oh my god, I want her to dance on my back in high heels. Sorry. Yes, follow me, please. I'll try to please everybody, not just straight white guys, which is only
Usually who you please.
Yes.
Okay. It's just set up. I couldn't not.
Yeah.
It's going to be the name of my autobiography. I couldn't not.
I couldn't
How-
not.
How I destroyed
the double negative story of Grant's life.
how I destroyed my life because I couldn't not.
Oh,
That's funny. My mine's going to be called Soft Maybe.
soft.
Maybe because that's a going trend in my life. Because I can't commit to anything or do anything right or good or be successful. So everything is just like, soft maybe. And it's sadder than it sounds. And I know it sounds sad. So
Yeah, a little bit. I'll be honest. It sounds a little bit sad.
I'm a little misty right now.
Yeah.
it's tattooed across my stomach. Like, let's just talk about something else, please.
Speaking of talking about something else, I got some
Hell of a segue.
I got some hot show news. This is brand spanking new. I'm talking about, I got this email while Grant was doing his Japanese voice. Guess what? We have been officially approved for that Thought Cops live show.
Hooray.
You can buy your tickets at, we'll put the link in the description, brownpapertickets.com. The show is at the Crowd Theater January 2nd at 10 p.m. The show will be an hour and a half. And we'll be having a great friend of the show on the episode with us, Brianna Murphy. You may recognize her from the episode with the Chicken Wars.
Chicken Wars, classic bit.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. I would read the URL off to you, but I suppose that wouldn't be very helpful. So go to our social media if you can't find it in the description. Follow us on Twitter at Real Thought Cops or on Instagram at Real Thought Cops. Just about anywhere you can. Help us out. Give us a little follow. Isn't that right, Grant?
And then get those tickets. What, they're going to be like $10?
$10. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, $10.
Which they were more when a Sirius came through town, right?
They were much more.
Here's the difference. We're not going to rip you guys off. We're going to give you the exact correct price.
Yes. You're practically stealing from us.
$25, you're getting ripped off. We can't live up to that. I'm not a $25 guy. $10, I can live up to $10.
I can do $10. I'll do
someone's
just
like,
about
"Oh,
anything for $10.
How much was the show you went to? $10. Oh, was it worth it?
Yeah. It's $10 worth of
The
show.
reason I chose it was because it's at 10 p.m.
So as a fan, and I'm curious, and I'm
Okay.
sure everybody like a FAQ, frequently asked questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this going to be like a variety show? Are there going to be acts?
So I think how it's going to be structured is, since Brianna's a talented stand-up comedian,
Yes.
she's going to do a spot, and then we're going to do like a live podcast.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It'll be just like the show, except this time there will be an audience of you. Because I know if you're listening, you're going to be there, you motherfucker.
If you live in Chicago or the surrounding tri-state area.
No, I'm not even going to limit it to that. If you live in fucking Timbuktu or Timbuktu, get your ass over here.
Or Indiana.
Or Indiana.
So,
Which is
Brianna,
worse.
is there anywhere that people can check her out, cross promote?
Oh, yeah. She is on twitter.com.
She's done 2 episodes with us.
Yeah, she's
so
been on.
far.
Yeah, she's been on the show twice.
She's got one of those weird. Keep looking it up. She's got one of those weird Twitter handles that's like a couple letters and then an underscore and a couple more letters.
And that handle is Bree_Anna Murphy.
It's too much. I
Figure
can't
it out.
remember it.
Yeah, that is weird.
I'm assuming Brianna Murphy was taken, and that's why she had to do the underscore. That's always why underscores are.
Well, the show's going to be
utilized.
exciting. We're going to have like last time. We're going to have a projector. There's going to be a visual element, an audio element. So imagine the show as normal, except you're sitting there looking at our pretty fucking faces, and we're showing you pictures of Bagel Boss and Papa John or whatever the hell. Whatever happens that week, I can't even say. I don't know what's going to happen out there.
It's in 3D too.
It's in 3 freaking D.
Yeah.
We're going to have a hologram of Biggie.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda is a surprise, guys. All right. And there is a meet and greet fee if you would like to meet and greet Baby Yoda. But that being said, we're also going to be trying to do this is what we wanted to do last time. It didn't pan out due to time, but we want to do a interactive element for 2 minutes of hate.
Yeah. I mean, even like, I don't know how you feel about this, but even the sentencing and stuff, like I was trying to do that last show, which is like, the audience probably can think up some creative sentences, right?
I would say so. We got some smart fans.
Have some people yell. That's the ideal situation, is to have a jeering audience screaming for like your death penalty. It's like,
absolutely.
That's the French Revolution, people going, chop the head off, chop the head, like a large populace of people saying, chop that guy's head off. Like, that's what I would like to recreate for this show.
Murder.
In Minecraft.
Hey, Grant.
Live action execution.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Minecraft, which Grant, when the hell are you going to steal that wheel?
I might have to buy one. I was looking at them on Amazon. They're a lot more expensive than I would have thought.
Oh, what happened to the one you were going to steal?
I don't know where it is. There's one that's like $50.
We could go halvesies.
Maybe.
How big is it? We'll talk about this off, Mike. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
This is the business side. I know you all don't want to hear that.
It's exciting. These are exciting times. I mean, if we can keep doing these live shows and build on them more and more,
Yeah, this is great. And you know what? That might just be happening. So let's see how this turns out.
Yeah. And I mean, not to name drop people that are already, successful in their own right, but one live show that Kevin and I have gone to a lot in the past was like Helltrap Nightmare. And I always like that model of bringing a couple different, like Marty said, like sort of a variety show of like different weird things and shit like that. Like to sort of, get more people in on the action, have a little more different type of stuff. This will be a good sort of way to test out a couple ideas and, add on to some stuff going forward. Yeah.
It's going to be a great time. Don't miss it.
I'll be there. I'll be there, guys.
Hell yeah. Come say hi to Marty. You can meet him and Baby Yoda. They're dating.
And I'll bring it
Baby
back.
Yoda's 50. Everybody relax. He's 50. He's not actually a baby. Just relatively speaking, because the regular Yoda was, I think, 800 years old or some crazy shit like that.
I feel like you guys should know that.
I have not.
Did you not prepare for the show?
I didn't watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's a show.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. As it turns out, I don't know anything about Baby Yoda other than people wanting to curb stomp it.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters to me.
Visceral reaction to the little green guy.
Yeah, he's cute.
Speaking of visceral reactions, let's get right to it. 2 minutes of hate. This is, of course, a very famous, very favorite segment of the show where we like to blanket punish those things that irritate us and annoy us online. I'm talking about websites like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or MySpace or somethingawful.com. Who knows?
I don't know.
So my 2 minutes of hate this week is open for a surprise. Have you guys seen this on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's where Twitter crops the image. And I don't know how you can even control this, because as far as I know, when you upload an image to Twitter, you don't get to choose how it's cropped.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow these crazy guys and girls figured out how to crop the image to a certain way where it's like open for a surprise. And I'm like, I'm looking at a picture of this cute little pig or something like that. And I open the whole image and it's like, oh, there's poo on his balls.
I love that picture, by the way.
It's a fan favorite of the show, too.
What's wrong with you people? And yeah, I do mean you people.
Pig ball appreciators?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Disgusting.
That pig was ripped, too.
If there's one protected class of people that I'm racist against, it's the pig ball people.
The pig ball.
Oh, wow.
We're proud people, pig ball people.
You're digging deep for that one. You're not going to like what happens after this. We're vicious.
Do you guarantee it?
Yeah. We are vicious, the pig ball people.
Yeah, we shall not be restrained.
We be few, but we be mighty.
First, they came for the pig ball people. And I did not speak up because I was not a pig ball person.
In fact, matter of fact, you were torturing us, you sick fuck. Anyway, back to whatever the hell we're talking about on the show.
Yeah.
The cropped images.
The cropped images. Yeah. I'm just upset because I can't figure out how to do it myself, I guess.
So I've actually, this is funny that you bring it up because I thought about it myself, and I wonder if people just like tweet the photo, bring it back, just to see how it pops up, and then say, "Oh, okay, cool."
Well, I mean, there are like certain Twitter platforms where people can see all your deleted tweets, no matter if you delete them or whatever. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta call my mom.
See, personally, I'm not a fan of surprises. Really, I don't know about you guys. The other day I was like thinking back on this one time in college. I had a surprise birthday party thrown for me, and I was very depressed that day. I was in a real sour mood for no real reason. And I got back to my apartment, and all my friends popped out and said, surprise. And I was just kind of like nodding my head like, nice.
It sucks.
Like, I didn't know how to fucking... Yeah, I did. I was like, not prepared for that. And I wasn't prepared for whatever the hell, sometimes I don't want to see poo on pig balls. As much as I do like the pig balls, I don't always want to see it.
Especially if you walk in for the surprise, or you didn't know there was a surprise, obviously, but have like a brown paper bag filled with like porn and like chains and dildos and stuff, and all your friends are there, and it's like, oh fuck, and you drop them everywhere.
I hate when that happens.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck surprises. I'm with you. I'm glad we're having this conversation.
So my punishment is the image gets cropped permanently. You open it, there ain't no surprise. There's nothing inside for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Get bent.
Taking all the joy out of the world.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
You're like Bane.
Yes. Thank you. I've always thought of myself as the Bane of podcasting.
And actually, no, you have Homestar Runner shirt on. Out of the corner of my eye at first, I was like, holy shit, if he has a Bane shirt on.
No. This is strong bad. Actually, somebody thought this was a Deadpool shirt, and I was...
As a gamer, that's offensive to me.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
So, Marty,
do you have 2 minutes of hate this week?
I thought about it very little, and
that's the best way to do this segment of the show.
And I feel like the least problematic one I could come up with is Baron Trump. And I know we're supposed to leave the kids out of it. He's 13 years old, which is...
Good God, he's 13. The guy's as tall as Grant.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Somebody's brought that up, and if anybody listening doesn't know what the story is, I'll keep it short and sweet. At the impeachment hearings, some lady was talking. I didn't even watch it. I just saw
fucking broad
the discourse afterwards.
Yeah, right.
And she said, "Oh, you can name your son Baron, but you can't make him a Baron." And I was like, "That's one of the dumbest jokes I've ever heard."
It's a dumb dad.
Innocuous.
There was another guy who was saying something about how is impeachment going to matter because everyone's mad? I'm mad. My kids are mad. Hell, even my dog's mad, and my dog's a golden doodle, and they don't get mad. That worse joke. Not well appreciated.
Everybody knows how the golden doodle doesn't get mad. That's why that joke always lands.
Yeah,
we all know that.
Well, and it's kind of funny that somebody didn't chime in and be like, "Well, listen, I own 2 golden doodles, and they do get mad."
That's offensive,
and just ruin that fucking guy's life because he said one thing and people agree on something else. Yeah. That's stupid. But anyways, I digress.
Right.
So the lady actually came out and apologized because she got harangued for it. And I think it's the dumbest fucking thing in the world because Baron Trump died 5 years ago.
Oh my God.
And nobody has told the public.
But who was phone?
Whose phone?
Forget it.
I don't get it either.
They're stand-ins. They could throw any kid in there, and actually, they could throw any kid in there. We'd believe them, and Trump probably would too. He doesn't know what his fucking kid looks like.
Just put all. It just has to be apparently a 6'4" man who's just, listen. Your only job is to wear this blonde wig and play Minecraft.
It's one of the Secret Service agents with a Minion shirt on, and Trump just makes him mow the fucking lawn
and a thick German accent. I love the Minions. My name is Baron.
Hello, puppy. I'm ready for dinner. Yeah. So
Baron, good to see you.
That's my 2 minutes of hate. Baron Trump, I fucking hate you.
Well, because, yeah, like you were saying, the whole issue was because people are like, don't bring the kid in. And it's like, that was just a silly dad joke she made about the name and the name only. She wasn't like, well, your fucking idiot son who sits there all day plays Minecraft like a fucking autistic idiot. Like,
Wait.
she didn't say all that. She was just like, his name is
that was just
Baron.
you.
Not to mention when Kathy Griffin posted that picture of her holding Trump's severed head, and it came out on the news like, oh, Baron Trump was scared because it thought it was his daddy's real head. Like, that kid deserves to get shit on for being such a fucking idiot. Like, yes, that's your dad's head that a comedian's holding, and it's all over the fucking internet and newspapers. You complete fucking idiot. You're dumber than your older half brothers, or whatever.
Like I always say, Quad Cop's not a political show. Just we're just shit in the chute.
Yeah. No, this isn't political ideology.
No, Baron
I just
is not
hate
a politician.
I hate them because of how they look.
Yes.
That's as good a reason as any to hate someone.
I am a big time racist. Fuck those people.
The ugly people?
Just Trump. Ugly people. I almost got political again.
Is that your 2 minutes of hate, or your punishment rather? Because you do get to punish him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Punishment.
I want to punish him by actually posting a picture of me holding his dad's real severed head. Just for him to see. I want to slide it under his bedroom door, and just like when he wakes up in the morning, just see me holding his dad's severed head.
Egads!
Oh no, Daddy!
Yeah.
Yeah. 6'4"
Daddy,
German.
no.
No, Daddy, you're gone. What do you know? Sorry.
All right. My 2 minutes I hate this week. Kevin, you sort of reminded me of this.
I reminded you of this, or what I said?
Your 2 minutes of hate reminded me of my 2 minutes.
Phew. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go off on you.
Well,
No, along a similar line, because yours was open for a surprise. My 2 minutes I hate is like this post when you see it. So it'll be a picture, and it'll just be a Christmas tree, right? And then someone will say, like this post when you see it. And people in the comments will be like, oh, I saw it, ha 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 ha. And you'll be like, I'm not spending more than 2 seconds looking at this photo. I don't
Oh, okay.
care what
All
the
right.
fuck
So
you
like
put in
there's
it.
a penis in there somewhere.
There's something.
Yeah. There's usually a penis.
yeah.
It'll
almost
be
100%
that, or it'll be like a guy standing in the corner, or like a reflection is like inappropriate or something like that. And it's like, I don't care.
And then when you see it, you're meant to give this person clout.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I only have so much social capital,
Yeah.
and I'm not spending it on your fucking idiotic post. Like, I don't even care to scroll through the comments section and find out what it is.
Are you in the right headspace to see this hidden picture?
Spoiler alert. Big time spoiler alert. No, I'm not in the right headspace because I'm not spending time on this. Okay, I got tweets to tweet out, and I got fucking communism to do, or whatever I'm into now.
I got to post about shitting my pants. I don't have time to look for the penis in the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
shitting in the doo-doo ass, just you gotta post about that. I don't have to look for your hidden pictures. This isn't Highlights magazine.
Exactly, or freaking I Spy magazine.
exactly. Like, if I wanted one of those, I'd go to the store and buy one.
Yeah.
Or I'd find like a website that's like ispy.com.
Those are fun though. Whatever.
Yeah. But I'm not on Facebook for that.
Wait, on the flip side, it's funny when people post something like that, but it's like the goatsy picture.
Oh yeah, open for
when you see it.
To be fair, fine. If it's horrendously offensive in some sort of way,
What if it was both of those? And it was Barron Trump. What if it was the
like
trifecta?
when you see it, and it's like giant Barron.
It was
Trump
the Cerberus of terrible posts. When you see it, and it's like Barron Trump's not in the photo because he died 5 years ago.
Woo!
Ooh.
Let me think up a punishment for this. Like this post when you see it. You get the like button removed off your Facebook. Nobody likes anything you post anymore.
Oh!
Picture of you and your grandmother. Nobody gets to like it anymore. Everyone just gets to nod in silence at it. And you'll never get any feedback from anything you ever do. And you'll never feel validated again.
How am I supposed to get dopamine?
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
What if it was like it when you see it, but when you finally see it, it's the date that you die, the time and date of your death?
And everybody sees something different. They're like, wait, why does yours say
December
August 7th,
Wait, that's tomorrow.
2022? Yeah.
Isn't this a movie that's coming out soon?
It's a Christmas movie. Yeah.
Like it when you see it.
From the creators of Die Hard. Die soon.
There you go.
I wish I knew when I was going to die.
Hey, that'd be real fun, right?
Anywho.
For those who like spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you haven't listened to Thought Cops before, every week we investigate the internet's outrage-inducing news stories, and then we sentence each perpetrator to a cruel and often unusual punishment. Hold on. I can't even say this with a straight face. It's so funny.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, holy shit. You know,
I was watching Jimmy Kimmel this week. And they had this young lady on the show called Billie Eyelash. Okay, and she's a musician, all right? And Jimmy Kimmel is asking her if she knows these different bands and musical groups, and he asks her if she knows who Van Halen is. And guess what?
What?
She goes, "Who is Van Halen?"
Oh!
what the
fuck? No.
bullshit. Shut up. Is that? Did you guys come here to you had me come over here to say some shit?
I'm serious, man. This young person didn't know what this old thing was. It was everything. It was so funny.
This gives me life. This gives me life.
Fam. Oh.
That's the tea. Well, at least she
Stupid
didn't.
bitch.
At least she didn't say she didn't know who like Foreigner was. Like that's my main thing.
Who?
Oh. We got it. Oh. Fucking William Eyelash over here. Jesus.
Oh God, his ass! You fucking idiot!
I've been out.
You stupid asshole!
Oh shit! You dumb piece of shit! God damn it!
So why do people care about this?
Why does anybody care about anything?
This was like all over Twitter this week, where it was like, this is like, she is what, like 17?
Yeah.
And fucking, why would she know what that is? And people are like, she's a musician. She really should know who Van Halen is.
God.
And it's like, who are you? Fat?
Yeah. Dude, when I used to play music, I would get that type of comment all the time. Hey, do you listen to like The Who? And I'm like, well, I know who The Who is.
You should have said who?
This is out of control.
But they'd be like, oh, do you listen to The Who? And I'd be like, no. And they're like, well, you should. Okay, you're a musician. Well, you should know how. You should listen to a little bit of that.
Pay
And I'm
your
like,
respects.
What? I don't play that like type of music. Like that's not like a thing that Oh, do you listen to Johnny Cash? Yeah, I've heard a couple of his songs. Yeah, but do you listen to him? No. Well, you should. Like, why? What does it matter? Billie Eilish. Now I can't fucking say her last name because you fucked me over. Billie Eilish doesn't play Van Halen type fucking 80s hair metal music. She doesn't give a shit.
Also, Marty, you had a funny tweet the other day about.
You also changed your Twitter name to William Eyelash for like 12 hours.
Yeah, and then to Bouncy Baby 32-year-old boy.
Yeah, you got to keep it fresh for the kids.
Yeah.
So got to stay relevant. I don't want to end up like fucking Van Halen, those fucking balding fat losers.
But you had some posts the other day about how a lot of classic rock besides Rush and Foreigner is like, we love underage girls. Yeah.
That's all of them.
They're all about girls her age.
But I was actually going to follow up with that and say, and this is an even more obscure, not that Van Halen's obscure, but I think it's called, the band's Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, and they have a song that goes, you know, young girl, get out of my mind. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And that was like a #1 hit back in the day. But he follows up with, my love for you is way out of line. And I'm like, you know, that's kind of admirable, you know.
Yeah.
It's admirable. Nobody else in these other songs that are like 16-year-old girls, fuck yeah, let's do this.
He's what the internet calls...
Get in my trailer now.
He's what the internet calls an ethical pedophile.
Yeah, he's on a comeback.
Thinking man's pedophile.
That's the thing.
He's conflicted.
These people that are like, oh, we're not offending pedophiles, so we're ethical. And it's like, but you just said you're a pedophile.
Just don't say that.
What?
As long as you're conflicted about the terrible thing that you're doing.
At least you're like, it's bad, yeah.
My love. I love that song, by the way. You gotta listen.
Never a bad time to bring up the fact that Jimmy Page kidnapped a 14-year-old girl and like made her live with him.
Classic rock, baby. Rock on.
Do you have any more details of that?
That's a long time ago. I don't have any more. It's a well-known...
Next episode.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, cool.
On the next episode of Thought Cops.
I mean, so this is just, I mean, listen, like it or love it, this is just fucking hilarious.
It's so stupid because like, even as like, I am hugely into classic rock.
I do too.
Everything. And I have like the craziest knowledge of like who was in what bands and what songs they did. And I know every fucking lyric to every fucking song that comes on. But this, what is she, 16 years old?
17.
She's 17 years old. She was born in 2002.
Oh my God.
9/11 happened before she was born. And Van Halen hasn't mattered in 30 fucking years. Why does it matter that she doesn't know who they are? Like, leave her alone.
Nothing matters.
Yeah, she knows who Good Charlotte is. That's what counts, you know? Oh, actually, I don't know. Something relevant.
That'd be so fucking funny if she
sorry.
didn't. I would if she went on Jimmy Kimmel and she said she didn't know who that was, I'd be like, got her ass, Jimmy, I love you, Jimmy.
Or if that was like her, like a clout thing for her, like her street cred thing, like whatever music she does make, if say she's in the genre, I don't know, I've never heard her songs.
Pop. It's sounding something.
More like
so like, or like, I don't know. I saw a picture of her and I thought of like, all right, maybe she does the same stuff as Grimes, or like her being on Jimmy Kimmel being like, Grimes who? Like, kind of like I'm Billie Eilish. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I love grimy.
Yeah. Grimer, you know. But yeah, that's the dumbest thing. It's one of the dumber things on the internet right now is her being a normal human being.
Don't you love these celebrities that are just normal people? They're just like you and me, except they have $1 billion in their bank account.
I hate them. Oh, shit. God damn it. That was going to be my 2 minutes of hate. Was
go off now. I don't care.
The celebrity and wealthy people, worshipers, musicians, pop stars, celebrities.
Did we talk about this last time you were on the show? Were we talking about Christy Teigen?
Oh my God. And my hatred for her has only grown. People are just like, oh my God, go off, Queen, when she says something about like her mom throwing out her AirPods every like 5 times a month.
She goes through like 5 a day or some shit like that.
Like, oh, they just
like me.
Yeah. And then somebody else.
She endorsed Elizabeth Warren for president, just like me.
Yeah, her and her. Well, which candidate is going to tax me less? Like, oh my God, like we need to follow her. And I went off on Beyonce the one day.
Good.
Bad idea. Don't do that. Trust me, from an experienced canceled person who does it habitually. Do not go after Rihanna. Beyonce.
Chris Brown's a big one that you don't go after. You go after Chris Brown, and there's like this group.
I would never go after Chris. Sorry, I take that back. He's a piece of shit. Yeah. I just wanted everybody to know that.
There is this like he has this large fan base of like women that like just vehemently defend everything that he does, and it's just like
Rihanna had to come in and stuff like that.
Yeah, legitimately, yeah.
Oh, I know those. That's part of it. Is these wealthy people that are like, oh my God, like look at all the nice stuff they do, and like they're doing these fundraisers and charities, and it's like fundraiser, like you have all of the funds. I don't have the funds. Stop raising funds from other people.
Yeah, just you give.
You have the money.
You have the money. I don't have money.
And you know what? Let's just make this a blanket statement while we're at it. Okay. I got a thing from Grubhub the other day about here's our new promotion. Donate your change. Yeah. So when you make a Grubhub order, it rounds up and it donates your change to feed children. So I did a quick Google and editing and post ad typewriter sounds right here. Click, 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 click.
Zwick, you heard him.
Yep. And Google told me that they made like hundreds of millions of dollars last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, donate my change?
Yeah.
You fucking filthy cocksock.
You don't pay taxes. I have to pay taxes. Yeah. Why don't you pay
taxes?
Real
quick, I do have a punishment for the Billie Eilish story.
Yeah.
I just thought of it.
Okay.
So you know the movie Yesterday?
No.
That guy who only remembers the Beatles? They're going to make a new one called Panama. Yeah. starring Billie Eilish. And she's the only one who remembers Van Halen.
That's good.
Panama.
Yeah, I like wrote this song. Yeah. No, I wrote it. Nobody else has written this song.
Yeah.
It was me.
Billie Eilish. Rest in peace. Her career.
Speaking of resting in peace, have you guys seen this Peloton commercial?
I did.
Marty, have you seen this Peloton commercial?
I've heard about it, and I heard it was really not that big of a deal.
It's one of those things that's sort of people are calling it sexist.
Let's watch it together, shall we?
Yeah.
Put it on.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Now.
A Peloton? Give it up for our first time ride.
All right, first ride. I'm a little nervous, but excited.
It's just a
Let's do
bike.
this. 5 days in a row. You surprised?
Like when you see it.
6 a.m. Yay.
Rising with the sun.
That was totally worth it.
Let's go Grace in Boston 50 ride.
She just said my name. A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would change me.
It's an exercise bike.
Thank you.
This holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
That's it.
Yeah.
So people are upset about this.
Like when you see it, what do you guys think was wrong with that?
It was a corny commercial, but
it was annoying.
I think people are mad because the husband got his wife.
It's the old
an exercise bike.
Never buy your wife a treadmill trope.
Yeah.
Continue.
So, I'm going to scroll up on here real quick.
Can people tell if I'm speechless? Like if I'm not talking for a little bit?
Yeah, they'll be like, "What's happening?"
No, Marty's,
like,
Marty's
you're not contributing.
Marty's speechless. I'm speechless right now. That commercial's, I mean, it sucked. And the Peloton is a dumb fucking thing. First of all,
bike.
You just pay a lot in the first place, and then you have to pay monthly to do the things on it.
That's fucked.
It's
$700, right?
Yeah. And it's like something, it's like $26 a month or something like that to be a subscriber to Peloton.
Just pedal.
Yeah.
So,
or buy her a bike.
The husband in the ad is being attacked online, despite having only 5 seconds of screen time. he is now in hiding, and he's afraid of the repercussions of what's going to happen to his life now. I guess he's just like an elementary school teacher or something.
Wait, the real guy?
Yeah,
the actor?
Yeah.
Is this
kidding?
Are you fucking around?
No, that's what the article's about here on TMZ. Like the guy who played the husband in the video in the commercial is like being attacked, and he's like he worries that his life is ruined for this because in this commercial where he I don't even think he speaks.
He probably wasn't even told what the commercial, like the way that they shoot commercials is not like, they're probably just, oh yeah, sit on a couch and okay, action, like what's this for? Doesn't matter. Yeah. You want to be in the ad? Doesn't matter.
You want to be a star, don't you?
Suck this.
Get in here. He almost got Weinsteined.
For being in a commercial, this guy, what you said, he's an elementary school teacher. This guy probably has no money, and anytime you get an ad,
his only fault is that he was good looking and ended up in a commercial. But wait, people have played Hitler and not had any backlash for being Hitler on film.
That's a good point.
And this guy is in a Peloton commercial, and they're shitting on him.
Yep.
I love this country. I love the internet. I fucking love everything. Fuck that guy. Fuck Peloton. Fuck his fat wife riding that thing. This is amazing. This is crazy. Oh, God.
People were also making jokes that it's like, oh, this is a Black Mirror episode, which is like, yeah, but Black Mirror is not good anymore, so what does it matter?
Get your content from TMZ. Oh, it's like the Black Mirror is like the modern society in real life. Or something.
I mean, is there a chance that TMZ is like blowing this way out of proportion, or is there like visible?
That's not like them.
I don't think so.
That's possible.
I feel like I have to do some digging to see if TMZ maybe overstepped a little on this one. But honestly, now that I know this.
Don't play with that.
Oh, don't play with that.
Get out of there.
Sorry.
Now Zwick gets mad at us.
Is that your Prince Albert?
Yeah. Oops.
You are huge.
Thank you.
Wow. Awesome. Good for you. Anyways, what was I going to say? No, at first I felt bad for the guy, but now this is kind of how like my brain is like accustomed to the internet, how fast everything moves, but now I fucking hate that guy. Don't fuck with that either, sir.
breaking the studio apart.
So you hate him because you think he's fabricating the truth or extending it a little bit?
No, because it's trendy. Yes. TMZ tells me that he's bad, or people say he's bad. The popular thing is to hate him.
Many people say he's bad. Many brilliant, wonderful, smart people have said that this man Smart man, he's not good. He's very bad.
Boy, I tell you, who could use a Peloton bike? The president, Cheeto.
Yeah, that orange dicked coward
never fails to get me.
Smarter people than me have said.
Anyway, so that's the story at hand here. I'm worried about him. I hope he's going to be okay. I hope that people don't murder him or in Minecraft or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he's not George Zimmerman.
That is true.
That is a good point.
I am so glad that when I was born, that when like consciousness sort of like started to develop in my body, that I was not George Zimmerman. That's one thing I'm glad about is that I'm not George Zimmerman.
I know, when I started to figure out like my identity, what I liked, what I didn't like, I was like, oh, thank God I'm not George Zimmerman. Anyway, but that aside, this is... Yeah, I mean, Peloton, it sounds like a fucking shit service to me. That's the most egregious thing here.
It's a very dumb thing. It's an exercise bike. Like, buy a bike or buy something that doesn't cost $700.
Buy a bike, go outdoors.
Yeah. But have you seen the exercise mirror?
No.
You guys haven't seen that?
I've seen the jerk off mirror. It's right over there.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I'm seeing myself.
No, I have not heard of this exercise mirror.
Are we on like a pinhole camera right now?
I mean,
it wouldn't surprise me.
For legal reasons, I can't say no.
This is an entrapment. Anyways,
if you're a cop, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me if you're a cop. If you say no, it's entrapment. That's how the law works. You can't take me downtown, officer. You said you're not a cop. What are you talking about? The exercise mirror.
Yeah, it's an actual mirror, and this is a real thing. I know it for a fact.
No, I believe anything you say to me.
But it's a mirror that you work out in front of, and but it's like connected, but it's one of those mirrors that also has a display screen in it, so you like can see yourself, but you're also seeing like data and stuff like that, and like
a chiseled
images.
Version of yourself.
No, you're like working out with people, but you can like watch yourself and like work out in the mirror and like look at yourself, and then you're like in a workout class with people. But it's kind. Sorry, I keep on getting further away from the mic. It's kind of like a Peloton where you're like in a class with people.
Are they like real people? Like
yes,
it's like a literal Black Mirror thing where it's
like it's a
that's
live
another person from another state that's also exercising.
Yes. And I immediately, when I said that, and it's funny that the first thing you said was, there's the jerk off mirror.
Yeah.
The first thing I said when I said that was, I would jerk off in that mirror during these workout sessions all the time.
I gotta
as
imagine
much as possible.
That's like, what the hell is that one website with the Chatterbait or something?
No, that's like the sex one that they made after it, but the roulette something.
Chat roulette.
Yeah, I gotta imagine those classes are just like chat roulette, like 30 guys just standing there jerking off. band.
It's literally just like no women in the class. It's only jerking off men.
Yeah.
That's a punishment, I say. That the dad and the husband in the ad should have to be in that jerk off. Did that digital jerk off class because he doesn't know how to do it right.
You like scroll through it, and they have like the cute young Russian girl AVIs, and then you click on them, and it's just like some dumpy guy just sitting there fucking beating his pud.
Absolutely.
Or like
punching it in the head.
Peloton husband guy gets his wife the exercise mirror, and she's the only female in a class full of just 40 jerking off men, and she's
needs years of therapy after what she saw in the exercise mirror.
Let's move on to one more story here.
Let's talk about George Zimmerman.
No! Let's talk about the scripts. Hey, let's stick to the script. Am I right?
Yeah, okay.
So for the past 2 weeks, Twitter has been nothing but scripts of how to interact with each other. All these weird conversations and conversation starters.
It's like Neil deGrasse Tyson always says, we're living in a computer simulation.
That was actually the Joker who said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that line.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Was that the Jared Leto Joker?
Yes. I don't know. Are you in the right headspace to receive information that could potentially hurt you?
I don't know who wrote that one.
What would you do if you got that text, Marty? Are you in the right headspace to receive information that could possibly hurt you?
You know, I respect the fact that everybody that texts me would know not to say something like that to me, because it's just the buffoonery is unreal. Some of these things I think might be a joke now. I want to say they're parodies. Like there was an original one that was just like some. God, it's always.
We talked about it last week, right? What was the one we talked about last week?
I think
or was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Well, the first one was God. I don't remember what the fuck it was. Like, are you at do you have the emotional capacity to talk at insert time and date here?
Yeah. No, that one.
Yes.
That one was real because that was by that woman that was a PhD.
Yeah,
and she was like, you know, accept boundaries within like your friendships, blah blah blah. For instance, if someone comes to you with something, say this, and it's just like that's not how people talk to each other.
It's turning like social interaction into bureaucracy. We're like, okay, we fill out these forms, and then we can find out if you're woke enough to finish.
To interact.
Can I finish this sentence? Yes or no? Okay. Are you offended? Wait, your body language is telling me that you're not okay with what I'm saying.
And I guess this would be a situation where there wouldn't be body language because it's a text, but it's still like weird. Grant, did you want to read the next example there?
Yeah. So, well, this is one also that I know that like is not a troll. The one that's, are you in the right headspace to receive information that could possibly hurt you? I don't know who like was the first person to do that one, but the next one that I'm going to read is by Susanna Weiss, who's a feminist writer for Teen Vogue, Complex, Broadly, New York Magazine, blah blah blah. So this is like a real person who has like a real job, like writing real things like this.
And this is possibly the weirdest one.
Yeah. So I don't think that this one is not a troll. I can say that with 98% certainty. She says, ask for consent for all sexual encounters. Yes, even sexting. I came up with this script that you're all welcome to borrow. And it's just like, well, don't. But so she posts it anyway.
Finally.
And the script is, God, the script is, I've been having some sexual thoughts about you. I'd like to share over text if you'd enjoy that.
That is so inappropriate.
That's like more that, like if someone sent me that, I would be like, well, you're a serial killer. That's how I know that you're a serial killer.
You want to wear me.
God, consent is so fucking boring. No, all right.
It's like obviously consent is important, but the way that she phrases that is like you're past the point of consenting to want to even hear that somebody thinks that about you.
Yeah.
It's like someone just telling you that they have sexual thoughts about you is several yards past asking for consent.
Yeah, that in and of itself, like, and so she adds an addendum here. You ready for the addendum? Apparently, I need to clarify that this is the kind of thing to say to partners you want to initiate a sexting relationship with, not randos on the internet. But it's like, but at a certain point in the relationship comes the point where you would say this to a person, and like the person, like, yeah, it's this sort of weird backwards logic to where it's like, well, what if the person doesn't consent to you asking if they would like to share sexual thoughts about you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you look like you're going to say something.
All right. No, I
don't get this podcast taken off of iTunes.
100%. Obviously, I was joking earlier. Consent is a big deal, and there is a lot of unwarranted and unwanted advances out there. I think what consent, when some people say it these days, or in this instance, is kind of boils down to women need to start initiating that conversation. It's not consent. Like, if a girl sends me anything like, holy shit, like, God, I can feel your finger. Yeah, it's something like that. I'm just like, yes. If there's a guy out there that's not okay with that, I'd like to meet him. I would not shake his hand ever. But I think that's the big thing, is to make sure that the woman is okay with the real creepy shit or the really fucked up thing that you have in your mind, which is all the testosterone and horniness that guys constantly have fucking going on in their head. It's just like a swirling
yeah, it's like
hurricane.
I'm thinking about sex all the time, and my wife doesn't want to have sex.
Yeah. It's like, when you want to have sex with a girl and you think she's hot.
What's with my wife Deborah not ever wanting to have sex with me? That's all I want to do as a man.
So what I'm trying to say is, if I was going to rewrite this script for her as a male feminist, I'd say, listen, if you wanted to say some sexy stuff to me, now would be the time. That's the script for me, is like, listen, get it out there.
That's like a better way of phrasing it. Like, in my opinion, if you're going to write a script, that sounds better.
Yeah. I mean, aside from just like coming out and being like, I'm horny, I'm not responsible for what I say in the next 5 minutes. You got to say, like, or the women, and do men just wait for that to be initiated and for that to be said?
Tumbleweed rolling by.
Yeah.
Anywho. Anyway,
point of reflection.
Flip the script, everybody. I don't know. That doesn't really apply to what we're talking about. But
so are we looking for a sentence for this?
Yeah.
What do you want to use, the pretend wheel?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Fucking lazy. All right, Marty, pick a number.
7.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Marty, pick a number 1 through 5.
4.
Flip the script.
Are you kidding me?
Marty, pick a different number. It's not 4.
3.
Minecraft. We killed the script bots in Minecraft. That's almost too poetic.
Yeah. It's
too poetic that it's a bad sentence.
I've been having sexual thoughts about you in Minecraft.
That's definitely a serial killer if I send you that. I created this model of you in Minecraft. Are you in the right headspace to receive it? I'm sorry. The wheel idea has been working out swimmingly so far.
3 for 3.
Yeah.
I do remember when this script did come out, some guy was like, "Oh my God, thank you," and then he posted a screenshot of 4 texts of him sending that to different girls in his contacts, and that was pretty funny. I can't remember what it was said.
There's one Twitter account. I think I started following this Twitter account because you follow the Twitter account. It's like @Helen. I don't know who the fuck Helen
is great.
Yeah, I don't know who she is, but I follow her content, and she said something along the lines of like, I'd rather have someone send me an erect dick pic in my Twitter DMs than send me this sexting script. And so I immediately went to Twitter, sent her a DM of Dick Cheney standing up. I have not received a response back yet.
Maybe if you did it on her non-verified account, she has one of those.
Is like the verification like, oh, you don't get fucking randos send you DMs? I don't know how Twitter works.
I think
really.
it's something might filter it, or she's just more because I believe she's a writer for
something
Playboy maybe.
Yeah,
and she is actually I think I've followed her as for all the way
as
back.
The Meatball Wizard.
Yeah, like years ago, started following her because she's very funny, very cool, very down to earth, but very smart takes on things. That's just like fuck yeah. Like I honestly, she's very cute too. That's what originally all of my follows are like, hell yeah. And then I'm like,
you hear that, Grant?
Thank God, yeah.
What's the point in not following? Like, what's the point in following ugly people? You know.
But her, she has on.
They're called anime avatars.
An alt account with. Do you guys know who Sexual Jumanji is? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very good too. But I guess turns out they're very good friends in real life.
Okay,
I think it's kind of like a Twitter friendship kind of thing, and they've. Sorry, thank you, son. Going. Sorry, after I found out vapes killed you, I went back to Marble Light, and smoked
much
it.
healthier.
Yes, they're. The world's not going to be around long enough for me to die from those.
Hopefully.
If we're lucky. But yeah, both of those have very good interactions on her alt account, his main account. They're talking about starting a podcast too.
Call into Thought Cops. Speaking of people that are good at things on the internet, let's get to Key to the City.
Yes, where we like to shine a little bit of positivity light on something positive.
Shine a little bit of light onto people's assholes,
yes,
if you will.
If you catch my drift.
Vitamin D.
My key to the city this week goes to the video game Death Stranding. Been addicted to it. It is the latest game from Hideo Kojima, who did the Metal Gear Solid games. It's really cool. It's very much a game of the times. It has a lot to do with it takes place in this sort of kind of post-apocalypse where you're basically a delivery man. You deliver packages and you kind of upgrade your gear to better deliver packages more efficiently.
So basically it's Futurama.
It's basically a friend of mine nailed it pretty well. She's not even a gamer. I just was talking about it. She's like, it sounds like Paperboy. And I'm like, yeah, it is. But it's like there's a guy just laying on his horn right now. Nobody can hear it, but it's bugging the fuck out of me. Sucks ass, man. This place sucks. But in the game, it's very positive. you have a. Yeah, I'm trying to be positive, okay? God damn it. So
it's Paperboy and Futurama.
Yeah, like you have this like there's this it's an open world game, and there is like all the players online because you can build bridges and ropes and ladders to get to different things like across rivers and mountains and things. But whatever bridges and ladders you build, other players can use in their game. Like it's a single player game, but the multiplayer element is using people's like ladders. And then when you get it, like the game encourages you to literally smash the like button as fast as you can. So like you get more experience points the more likes you get for like
smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button.
Exactly. So it's living in, like I said, it's very much a game of the times, but it's also about connecting people. So it's really cool. I'm addicted. Well, if you want to, yeah, Graham, what's yours?
My key to the city this week goes to the YouTuber Sean. I don't know if you guys know who Sean is. His avatar is like a skull.
Yeah, you brought him up a few times.
Yeah, have I?
Yeah,
that sounds like a thing I do. Sean, he's this like
skull
I
with
think he's
sunglasses.
Like, a skull with sunglasses. He's like this left.
Oh yeah, the yellow background.
Guy. I think so, maybe. Anyway, he's this left-wing guy that like. Some of his videos are really good. Some of them are like, there's a lot of content out there, and I don't have to consume all of it. What I did consume was he made a 2 hour 40-minute video debunking
myths
about and surrounding the book The Bell Curve.
Okay,
which is just like fucking just like nerdy fucking like.
Is it like the bell jar?
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, it's a book on modern day eugenics, more or less, and he did a very good like deconstruction of it. If you fucking have the patience to fucking sit there and watch a 2 hour, like I haven't watched The Irishman yet, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll listen to this as I'm fucking doing dishes.
Don't but do.
Yeah,
don't but do.
Okay,
yeah.
I won't. But
don't watch it, but do.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna watch it.
You'll laugh.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah. I mean, I love making fun of Italians as much as the next guy, and it's a great movie to just hate on Italians for. But anyways, keep going. Sorry.
No, I mean that's more or less it. Check out that video if you're a fucking nerd, I guess, like I am.
Is he for eugenics or against it?
No, so the book The Bell Curve came out, I think, in like the 90s.
Oh, IONet Runner in the chat asks, can you listen to it?
Yeah.
Only or visuals necessary?
No, there's the visuals not really all that necessary. Okay. It's this book that came out in the 90s that sort of looks at IQ differences sort of amongst races, and then there's prescribed like here's how we fix this sort of thing, and it's more or less just sort of civilized eugenics. Like,
see, that's problematic.
It is, but because of the way it was sort of framed and sort of like the backlash to the controversy around it, and the fact that like the guys that wrote it weren't real like social scientists, and it wasn't under like peer reviewed, and it wasn't really scrutinized. They put this book out with like very faulty information, faulty studies, things that didn't really measure things the way that you think that they would measure them, and then like the prescribed notions of like, well, here's how we solve these problems is like, oh, we get rid of like food stamps and like more birth control for like minorities and stuff like that. And it's like, that's eugenics.
Yeah.
You just want the black people dead. That's
so it's kind of like what like InfoWars and Mike Cernovich and like those kind of guys and Gavin McInnes and all them.
It's more of the civilized version of that. I would sort of.
Marty, did this inspire you to think of something positive?
Listen, I have a ton of positive stuff because I obviously wouldn't have survived this long or been on Twitter for this long if it was all this negative all the time. So there's a lot of stuff, and since can I just say a Twitter user that's
absolutely.
I don't know
be anything.
If Keys to the City goes to Audrey Farnsworth, if you guys know who she is.
Sounds familiar.
Is she cute?
Audie Penny. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really examined her selfies or
what's the point in you following her then? I'm kidding.
She from probably my first Twitter account, which was like a personal stupid Twitter account that I had, which I will admit, just so that people can make fun of me, was because of I was into the chive back then.
Okay.
And people were like,
chive on, man.
Chive on, yeah. Keep calm and chive on. And everybody's like, you got to get on Twitter. That's how everybody talks to each other. So anyways, found her through like funny accounts, and it's at Audipenny, AUDIPENNY. I highly recommend following her. Everything she says is just a positive, like kind of whimsical, absurd comedy kind of thing, and it is just consistently hilarious. She's a very friendly person. Always on all of my accounts, I've like replied to her, and she's been really cool about it. And not like a huge account. She's a writer for a few different things, and it was. I
feel like I've seen this account before. Looks familiar.
It's just
probably from like you retweeting shit or something.
Yeah, she's always just been very nice, and I appreciated that because I really haven't deserved people's niceness or common kindness, and she's just a very good person. Really appreciate her. One of those accounts that you just kind of go back to, like, oh, I need, need a good laugh,
The Mr. Rogers of Twitter, you might say.
Welcome to my neighborhood.
Speaking of a good laugh,
we all float.
This week's Thought Cops word of the week. I know we said last week we're going to get through all these fucking things. So this week's word of the week is bloomer. Bloomer. A bloomer is someone who... Hold on a second.
Is that like a Blumpkin?
It is someone who has a bright outlook on life and is optimistic in nature.
So it's like all these guys, you have the boomer, you have the doomer, the gloomer, the zoomer. There's one for everything.
I think this is like the polar opposite of the
Amani
doomer.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're
am I a boomer?
I think you have to be a zoomer to have this applied to you.
Oh, okay.
I think it's all.
Yeah, but
I don't
boomer's
fucking
one
know,
of them
man.
too.
It's a subsection, subcategory
boomer
E.
is also one of them.
I guess it's a mindset.
I think they apply to everyone.
Yeah.
I'm 32 years old. What am I?
You're a
cishet.
I think you have to self-identify with these. You got to take one of the BuzzFeed tests.
Yeah.
You got a lot of soul searching to do.
I got a lot to think about.
Which Wojak are you? Anyway, while Marty searches his soul, we're going to get to some voicemails. But actually, before we do, Marty, give that Twitter handle and any social media stuff you want to plug for yourself one more time.
Actually, Twitter's the only thing that I have. So at Martin the Tinner.
All right.
No spaces.
Martin the Tinner.
Yep.
So if you want to leave your own...
Yeah, okay.
If you want to leave your own voicemail, you can do so at 312-788-7361, or you can send us an audio file at thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. Hit it.
Hey, first time caller or whatever.
All right.
Shouts out to you boys. Just wanted to say, I'm fucking pissed at YouTube that their YouTube Rewind didn't suck. It was just a video, and that's bullshit. It should have sucked. No one should have talked about how bad last year's one was, and YouTube should have done a shitty rewind. And that's fucking bullshit. And that's all I got. So good night.
Good night.
Thanks for the voicemail. I do anytime a company fails miserably and then they no longer fail miserably, I'm with this guy. I'm sort of upset by it.
Yeah, we like to watch the spider get flushed on the toilet here.
Yeah.
So are people following me right now because you guys told them to?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
That's
wild. We got that level of clout.
I mean, maybe more when the episode comes out, but
yeah.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
But yeah, he's mad.
Did you watch the YouTube Rewind thing?
Nah, man, YouTube is just such a cesspool. I'm like, what is it going to be? Carpool karaoke?
Yeah, YouTube is all just already famous people now.
Jimmy Kimmel interviewing Billie Eilish in the historic interview where she didn't know who Van Halen was.
So it's not a personalized thing. It's just the YouTube.
Yeah. And like, that's the thing, like mainstream YouTube fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So bad.
Even if it's not like just late night talk shows, it's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
I feel like we lament that fact so much. And it's like because we grew up when, like, you know, YouTube's 2007 was like the first YouTube video?
No, it was like 2005.
Are you sure that
yes.
long ago? Yeah. Okay. So 2000, yeah, you're probably right, because there were YouTube videos on MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, it was all just like people from around the world making like their own videos. And it's like, this is great. Like, I don't see shit like this on normal TV. Like, you can do anything on this platform. And now YouTube is just TV. Yeah. It's garbage. I fucking hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think other platforms have they've gone way too far in the commercialism part of it and just like capitalizing on things with just like their ads and their subscription stuff. And now like TikTok has taken over where people are doing smaller things. And
even still, like every time it's like, oh, TikTok, and it's like, oh, have you seen Will Sasso's TikTok? And it's like, yeah, but like he's already famous guy.
Yeah,
it's like listening to like the Office Ladies podcast.
Yeah,
what?
Like there's a podcast out there that's the blonde chick and the love interest, the Jim's love interest. I can't fucking remember these. Pam and the blonde chick from The Office. No, they're just like they watch an episode of The Office and then they talk about like behind the scenes of The Office, and it's like, so you mean to tell me that this TV show that's like one of the most popular TV shows on TV, that everyone thinks that they're unique because they watch The Office and they're totally a Pam, that there's a podcast about that, and it's from the people who were in it, and they're just talking about The Office, and it's like one of the most popular podcasts. And it's just like the whole idea was that someone like you or me, you or I,
two sad men and their weird friends
could create their own radio show, because you can't create your own radio show unless you fucking work in the radio industry for like 15 years like Howard Stern did before you fucking get your big break.
Yeah.
Like,
it sucks. I'm right there with you, man. Thanks for calling in.
Fuck that shit. God damn it.
Let's put the next one here.
Hey, you're the thought cops, but not like the bitches cops, like the hot bitches cops. You guys is about thought crimes. Well, I've got a thought crime for you.
Is Mr. Plinkett?
Crime is the hate and vitriol and poison and toxicity that Star Trek 5 gets. There's no reason Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier, and by William Shatner, to get as much hate as it does. It was written by a woman taking a starship and killing God for being a man. It would be this year's Captain Marvel. It would be the greatest thing on Earth. Instead, Star Trek 5 is reviled because it comes after number 4, which is about whales and environment and see-through metal windows. Anyways, I don't think Star Trek 5 gets much hate as it does. And I think the fanboys need to embrace the classic. Now, you boys are good. You be good now. I'm gonna leave with that thought. Think about that thought, cops.
Thanks for calling in, Mr. Plinkett.
And I'm gonna be honest. I only caught about half of that, but
you know who that was?
Funny. No.
That was a random stranger.
No, I don't know who that was.
Oh.
Well, he was doing like a voice that sounded like her, was supposed to be a parody of, if you know Red Letter Media, there's a character on there called Mr. Plinkett.
And he's just this fag Wisconsinite guy that reviews all the Star Wars movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he
was kind enough to call into Thought Cops and tell us about Star Trek Deep Space Nine or something.
That was beautiful.
And he's mad.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I'm talking like us.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
A lot of new fresh blood in this one. I'm loving it. 312-788-7361, everybody.
What's up, Thought Cops?
Why's that?
My 2 minutes of hate this week is for the planet Earth. That's right.
Oh!
For the Earth for not dying quickly enough so I can escape the constant bombardment of fucking Disney Plus and Baby Yoda fucking ads and memes and bullshit. Oh my god, Baby Yoda, he ate soup! Not to mention people speculating about Yoda and whether or not he fucks now. Now I gotta have that fucking image stuck in my head
Fuck you, I
of a
will.
fucking puppet who fucks. Fuck!
He called back and left another one. I'm assuming. I think it's like a sentence.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So the punishment, planet Earth, is the inevitable consequence that the fucking oceans are going to fill with all the goddamn Yoda baby merchandise that doesn't get bought by anybody or gets bought and then thrown away.
I mean, that's what's going to happen anyway, I think.
That's how we fucking die.
Baby Yoda apocalypse. Yoda apocalypse.
Not with a boom, but a whimper.
I thought he was going to say something like when he's like, the oceans are going to fill with like Baby Yoda's cum or something like that. I don't know why that crossed my mind. I'm glad he didn't say that.
He did mention
glad
Yoda
you
having
didn't
sex.
say that.
So
yeah,
maybe that's what brought that in your mind.
Baby Yoda fucks.
Yeah.
I thought he said that.
Well, he's 50. So.
Well, he said Yoda fucks. He didn't necessitate it was Baby Yoda.
Well, why wouldn't Baby Yoda?
He's a baby. I don't know. Well, he is, like I said, he is 50.
And let's bring up the fact his name isn't Baby Yoda in the show. It's something else that some fucking nerd knows.
No, I saw...
Lil Boosie.
I actually... I did see... somebody posted a picture. They saw a Baby Yoda toy at the store in the packaging, and it's just labeled as the child.
Yeah.
He brought balance to the force. I mean, let the guy fuck. That's all I'm saying. Whatever.
Let him have it, folks.
The Mandalorian.
Suck the guy off, please.
Why do you guys have Disney Plus?
No.
No. One of my roommates has it, though, so...
Yeah. I'll take advantage if someone has it. If they don't, I'm not gonna fucking pay for it. Everyone I know, I'm always complaining about this shit to like normal people. I'm just like, yeah, these fucking monopolies, they're fucking over all of our media. They're fucking destroying media as we know it. And they're like, yeah, I've been watching Little Mermaid a whole weekend and the original The Lion King. And it's just like, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm just pissed at like when I'm like, oh, I want to, you know what? I watch this show right now. And they're like, okay, I guess I'll Google what I have to watch it on because I have to search every fucking thing and I have to like sign out of things and sign into new things. And
it's too many.
I have like 10 tabs open on my laptop at all times, just all the media apps.
Yeah.
And I have to go through them to find out where I can watch what. And now it's Disney Plus, and I'm like, I fucking know that something that I want to see is on there, and even if it's just one season of something, I'm gonna get a subscription and just.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, piracy needs to make a big comeback.
Yes,
and it's going to. There's no way that it doesn't.
Torrent.
Hit the last voicemail here.
Hey, Thought Cops, IO Netrunner here, and this week
Hello.
my 2 minutes of hate is having an account that's linked to fucking everything.
Oh, they just followed me.
So recently, I may have accidentally uploaded a copywritten movie to Microsoft OneDrive. This caused my account to get locked, and so now while I wait to repeal that, everything linked to my Microsoft account is frozen. I can't get into OneDrive to access my files. I can't use Microsoft Office. I can't use Microsoft OneNote that I use to take notes on my phone and look up later on my computer because it syncs it all. That stopped syncing. I can't even get to my Outlook email, not that I really use that one much. And I can't even access my Xbox account because it is a fucking Microsoft account and linked to it. So I can't even get online to play video games. It's been 5 days now, and I still haven't heard back since.
How are you still alive?
Filling out the appeal form junk.
Oh my god!
And who knows when they'll get back to me? And there's nothing I can do about it because, as far as they're concerned, I'm a fucking criminal or something.
Yeah,
so
I bring
get
a
it
gun
now,
to school.
why people want to shoot up places like this.
Holy shit, that's weird.
Thanks for doing a great show, guys. Keep it up.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Bye.
I tell you, this guy hates sinking more than the dang Titanic.
Woo!
But for real, boys, it's a real problem.
It is.
Yeah. Like the Titanic was.
Not a problem anymore.
True. But yeah, it sucks, man. I'm sorry that you can't game.
I mean, it's awesome that, you know, they had time to listen to the podcast and call in because
that's true. Yeah, that's a blessing in disguise. You're not gaming, and now he's here in the live chat listening to us at the appropriate speed. One-time speed, not 1.5, not 1.3, not 1.2, 1.0. Keep it one. You know that
the OG.
Keep it 100. Keep it 1.0 times.
Right. Yeah.
Respect.
That's good. You should do a little a tiny Photoshop of that, and then we'll sell that as a T-shirt.
I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
We're gonna be rich, boy. Anyway,
we're gonna be rich, boy.
Marty, thanks for coming back on the show, man.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah.
I'm always willing to come back.
Oh yeah, man.
Come back again.
I love talking shit.
And we'll see you at the live show, man. If you're there, come on up and do a 2 minutes of hate. We'll love to have you on stage for one.
Hey, you guys didn't point guns at me this time.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that afterwards.
Yeah, options are limitless.
We'll take our episode picture. We'll point a gun at your head.
Pistol whip me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a deal. And thanks everybody for listening. If you want to support the show, you can do so at patreon.com/thoughtcops. Check the episode description for links to the live show. And like I said, you can leave us a voicemail at 312-788-7361 or thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. See you next time. Any parting words, Grant?
No.
Thanks, everybody.